This will go about 15 and a half minutes. I can get about 15 to 30 seconds. Basically about 15 seconds, I think I can get. Then I can slow it down a bit more with the clip champ. I already sat through quite a bit of this, not the stuff towards the end. That'll be completely spontaneous for myself. This, I believe, is from yesterday. That was my cursor. Sorry about that. I'll get better at it. Yet it's only 10-15 seconds that I can. The nose crunch. They barely ever show these guys on screen at the same time. Another new trick they're using is while Jimmy's talking, they'll have the camera on Tucker laughing or something like right there. So that's being heavy-handed. Like Jimmy Dore's a comedian. He's not a planted military shell. He admitted he was one of those war comics. I busted Elwood and Dore as military comics. He's putting on Alex Jones. It's all scripted, and I freaked him out. Right there, I can see Dore going. I'm 100% sure that it's scripted, so I don't have to cherry pick. There's a lot of time left here. I got Audacity. I got this stuff I already clipped off of, so they're letting us capture video through the computer, like very easily, but they only allow a little clip, like a TikTok styled timing to it, or even worse, like a Twitter one. I think they really limit the people. Or no, YouTube shorts seem to be very short, under a minute. I hate that garbage. I never got into the phone. There's that slide over. It's all body analysis. I found a teleprompter. I'm not just making it up. I found a teleprompter on fault lines. There's his tardive dyskinesia. Now I could take this stuff and later on I'd slow it down even further. So one has to really get into the tedium of it. So that's an edit cut. Slide the body. Usually I noticed he's good at keeping the body still. The tongue jut, that's a form of tardive dyskinesia. For hard grimacing from him. Total junkie, proven through his face. Shown through his facial topography. They never show people on screen at the same time because it's obvious that they're reading behind someone's back or to the side of them. How he's leaning, how Tucker Carlson's leaning, and then he's not an actor, so when he does that shakety shake, it's right there you can feel a tension in Jimmy where he was looking to a different angle. Maybe you have to be autistic to freaking understand this. So they're at weird angles. I kind of like this. My shtick was getting hammered by technology. It was all crumbling on me. But now all of a sudden, this is easy peasy. I don't know if I'd be able to line up. Maybe I can figure out if they let me overlap audio, then I can go back to singing some tunes. I'm 100% positive on singing, and like then it just becomes opinion whether the voice is good or not. Over 10 minutes left. He went horizontal right there. That's not normal behavior. So I am trying to provide a service to probably younger, maybe younger people. Younger people might be a little more confused because they got a couple years just kind of distorted, yanked, that pandemic thing, that once every 100 years thing. Hard grimace from Dore. So right, don't drink, don't don't do drugs, and don't drink or it changes the face. That's a really bad looking grimace going on right there. The slight they can't pull it off. I mean, I think Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro could have pulled it off. It's called a movie. It's called Skills. I don't care about their politics. These people aren't actors. And I mean, actors memorize the lines. Well, on what planet do actors are reading off of teleprompters? Hello, McFly. Is that a Hello, McFly moment? Okay, though, I haven't figured out how to trim yet. I'm in no rush I don't care anymore. I know they're rigging the stats because when I go lurking a channel to check on them, they'll bump up the, they'll make it seem like I'm a thumbs up from me, like they're gaslighting me with a little thing like that. I know people would have to take my word for it. So, like, if I go to the obscure Jenna Beck channel to lurk, it froze on this screen a little bit. The cursor, I guess it captured the cursor, myself moving it up. But anyway, if I'm lurking, they'll play the mind game with me. That they play the mind games with me. I'm not afraid to say it, but I'm not gonna dwell on it. I've already mentioned it quite a bit. It's because I got Larissa Alexandrovna quit. I was sued by Brett Kimberlin. I totally exposed Raw story. I know they got a huge, I forget what they got a big story the next year or two. That's how it works. It's how Jimmy Dore is trying to portray, these guys are trying to portray themselves as citizen journalists, with Tucker Carlson being the exiled real journalist, like a Megyn Kelly, like reincarnated through the internet. It's all somehow COINTELPRO, which is bizarre. So they're fudging with the stats. A lot more people have seen my videos than what the numbers show. It's not my ego whining about stats. It's just the hardcore truth that all of these shows are COINTELPRO. These guys right here, Jimmy Dore and Tucker Carlson, they're no they're no different than Hal Turner planted. The only difference is they're not reading right there. I'm watching this. Jimmy Dore reading, and he's caught in the reading of it, and everyone knows, and somehow everyone now knows because I proved it over and over again. It's like someone can watch my video once and it's bing bam done. They now know of this allegation I'm making that they're scripted. And then that's it. It's proof. It's like, there we have it. So I found the teleprompter. I repeated and repeated due to autism and also because Repetition hammers it home. That's not normal behavior. Now he's good right here. He's good at standing, sitting still, but if that's where you can focus in on his eyes. And the great thing about this new technology I have, even though it's 10, 15 seconds limited, it's high definition. So this should be an improvement. I don't yet know how to, I'm afraid to, I hate new stuff. Like, it'd be nice if I could figure it out. Maybe I can. I don't want to mess up the aspect ratio. That's not normal look. So I'm looking at his pupils. He just he just swung over. Now he's like nah, I can see them going horizontally. Later on it gets really slowed down. One of these times where I have Tucker Carlson on right here, he's gonna be talking for quite a bit, so we'll be able to see. It's not just him chuckling while to cover up while Jimmy talks. So right here might have been a little bit of a part where it's extended, and then one can see that he's reading off of a teleprompter. Then the mind games of it, like, well, it's his show. He's gonna have prepared questions. But I got fixated on it. Like today, I just got bored with stamps. Enough's enough with the stamps. So I'm taking a break from it. And I was gonna go after Dairy Queen Karen and just further show how that's Jenna Beck, but then I thought, well, oh, aim high, you punch high. So I'm gonna punch up high after Jimmy Dore and Tucker Carlson. They use multiple teleprompters. They think that somehow helps them hide it, but it doesn't as long as one really applies themselves to the theory. Right there, he's reading off of one. Horizontal is pupils, so he's keeping still, but his pupils. Okay, here's the sorry about that. So the aspect ratio is off. That's where they briefly show them at the table. Back to Jimmy with a hard grimace. Now, I think these last 5 minutes, I tried to get even a little better at it, but I'm not sure if that'll happen. Right here, it's so slow that it's like silent movie film. It's all jittered up. There's a jaw clench and lower forehead grimace from Carlson, and there's Jimmy with almost non-stop tardive dyskinesia from being a drug addict, obviously. Oh, and Telpro, this guy couldn't be more obvious. And then the Eglin Air Force Base controlled conspiracy forum, whatever. They just try to they deny what I came up with. They don't even it's never pushed there, and it won't be either. They have like they'll bump it up like 1,000. I see now they're dropping in like 1,000 or so people. About a minute to go. This must be where it's going very slowly. But they're trying to pump it up a little bit, so that's where it is. There's probably no one real. There's probably not one real person anymore on Reddit conspiracy. Now, I'm not saying they're all AI, but the ones who aren't AI are going to be military shills Like back in the day, I'm pretty sure that was AI type stuff back in the day might have helped them get the talking points quick, but I bet it still took some manual labor. They try to take out the manual labor of it, and now it becomes obvious that they're scripted because someone like me had the time and inclination to crop it all out and to slow it down. All right, everyone, take care. That's about all I got. I could keep making stuff like this, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll probably come make videos again. There's more to life though than this, especially when it's rigged. Alas, the classic proverbial alas. Okay, good luck everyone. Take care. This has been a special presentation body analysis of the Five Eyes, represented by Tucker Carlson and Jimmy Dore. An expose busted. They're done. I outed it all. They're tweaking out over it. They cannot not be aware of themselves. Everybody knows it. I think I saw something where I'm being mocked somewhere. They're like, you know it, I know it. And I'm like, hmm. And I see that, and I see a paraphrase on in another title. They know it, and you know it. Hmm. Everybody knows it. Remember that one? The TV. I had a TV show. It's called Everybody Knows It. In the pilot episode, it got 50,000 views, I think, by now. Big 50K. Howard Stern killed Dana Plato. Everybody knows it. Then I sang a little bit. I did that Elvis Costello tune about the war in the Falkland Islands. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you.